Imagine, you wake up on an ordinary morning. The sun is out, the birds are singing, life is good. You prepare your breakfast, a delicious combo of eggs, crispy bacon, and a short stack of organic whole grain pancakes. You kiss your husband a sweet goodbye and off you go in your car for your typical 24-minute commute. Everything is fine. As you have your favorite Neil Diamond greatest hits playing through your Bluetooth, you begin to think about the meeting coming up at the office. You're prepared. All should be fine. Until you start to feel cramping in your lower abdominal area. Uh-oh. What is this? No sooner do you get this troubling tummy tremor when you see there is congested traffic up ahead. Your Chevy Malibu comes to a halt. The stabbing cramps in your gut speed up. You notice you're sweating now. You're nervous. The cramps are not going away, and in fact, they are increasing. You have the sudden urge to have a bowel movement, even diarrhea, but you are a prisoner to the traffic jam in front of you. You put your mind on a steely grip mode and literally gut it out and hope for the best. Thankfully, you make it to the office. You don't even go to your desk right away. Instead, you make a straight line to the bathroom. You are in so much pain that your discretion of making any gas noises or water splashes in front of coworkers doesn't even matter. Ah, relief. 2 hours later, you're in the middle of a meeting with your coworkers. That stabbing pain returns. You are horrified. You know the meeting just started, and excusing yourself isn't a good consideration. Again, you make it through. Barely. And this isn't the end. In fact, it's the start. For 3 months now, you are experiencing these same humiliating, debilitating, and embarrassing episodes of painful gas, obnoxious bloating, and urgent diarrhea. Where did this come from? You never had these issues before. Nothing's working. Your GI doc took a colonoscopy and nothing was out of the ordinary. He told you to continue eating whatever you wanted. In addition, he gave you a prescription for omeprazole, and an acid he said will help with the gas and bloating, and he also gave you Lialda to help with the diarrhea. But it didn't. For 3 weeks, you did as you were told. And not only are you no better, you are in fact worse. You have an accident one day on the way to the bathroom. Thankfully, you are at home and no one knows. You place your clothes in the washer as tears stream down your face. What is going on with me? Will I ever feel normal again? It is bad enough because you refuse to engage in some of your favorite activities like bowling with your sisters and even having date night with your husband. Finally, the weekend is here and you notice you are out of the basics: bread, eggs, ham, milk. You go to the nearest health food store and quickly do your shopping. You know where every bathroom is in every store. You have to know this now. Your life is just not the same. You have to protect yourself from the most awful experience of losing control. On your way out of the store, you pick up the latest issue of Natural Awakenings, a local publication that promotes tips, strategies, and wellness-oriented businesses. You toss it into your recyclable canvas bag and it lands on its backside. Your eyes quickly see the word diarrhea on the cover. You unload your groceries, grab the magazine, and for the next 5 minutes, in your car, you're reading all about Dr. Christine's 14-point digestion discovery system. The ad you are reading is unlike anything you have seen in the past. This Dr. Christine is speaking directly to you. Her patients explain how they were once afraid to get on airplanes to see their grandkids for fear of having an accident. Other patients share their story of overcoming ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, nausea, and more. Dr. Christine talks about how the medical model focuses on treating symptoms and how they ignore the root cause of digestive stress. You smile to yourself because you catch yourself nodding in agreement with a lot of what you are reading here. You think, could this really help me too? Am I too far gone for her to help me? Is this too good to be true? You look out the window of your car and you quickly experience something you haven't felt in months. You suddenly feel hope. You reach for your phone and you immediately book an appointment. You are thankful that this is only a few days away before you can get in to see Dr. Christine. Once you meet Dr. Christine, you not only feel relieved that you made the appointment, but you recognize her approach is very different from the typical medical offices that are full of sick people, a sterile environment, receptionists hiding behind glass. No, in this office, you are met with the beautiful living plants, colorful walls, and a freshness that makes you feel like you belong. You are struck with the attention to detail Dr. Christine takes to review your case history. She asks you questions your medical doctor never did. She then explains what food is, what stress is, and what types of tests she wants to run on you. You hear all of this and you're on board, but you feel conflicted. Dr. Christine doesn't accept your insurance. Anything you do to move forward working with her is going to be a private, out-of-pocket expense. You know this will be an investment. You ask yourself, should I? You talk with your husband later that night, and together you reach the conclusion that you cannot afford not to move ahead with Dr. Christine's system. You have nothing to lose. You move ahead. Your test results come in. Dr. Christine thoroughly explains every detail of how your digestion is stressed. She also gives you a booklet with the diet you need to follow, complete with the foods that are to be avoided, conveniently broken down by category: acceptable choice fruits, veggies, seafood, meats. She also details foods that you need to avoid, such as the 5 belly busters, and so on. The plan is simple, and the plan is laid out for you. Dr. Christine explains the foods to eat and avoid, and the 4 customized supplements she wants you to begin taking. Your first follow-up with her is in 7 days. You have your marching orders. You know what to do. Strangely, you start to notice changes quickly. In just the 3rd day, you notice considerably less gas and bloating, and your stools are actually forming. Even better, you forgot, but now that you are thinking about it, the awful urgency that once devastated you with paranoia is much less. On your first follow-up, Dr. Christine's pointed questions reveal where you need to adjust tiny aspects of the plan she has devised for you. You will be seeing her every week for 4 consecutive weeks. And in this, you have the confidence and security that a doctor is actually working with you. And this provides you a lot of comfort. Fast forward to 3 months into the future. You're sitting in your car in another traffic jam. This time, you think back to the horrible memories of a few months back. In this instance, you smile. You are grateful. You now know what is necessary to be accountable and in charge of your health. You now know the foods that offer absolutely no nutritional benefit. You now know that the phrase, "you are what you eat," is false. Better said, you are what you digest. Dr. Christine has helped you to regain your freedom from the crappiest health condition. So my question to you is, does this story resonate? Does this sound familiar? Do you deal with any of these issues? Does somebody in your family or a loved one deal with any of these issues? Hi, my name is Dr. Christine Kaczmar, and I've been working with people with all sorts of digestive issues for the last 10 plus years. I specialize in helping people find the real root cause of their digestive stress. The fact is, the medical model is broken, insurance companies don't pay for what they should pay for, and I invite you to come work with me by going to virtualdigestiondoc.com. Virtualdigestiondoc.com gives you 3 specific ways that we can get in touch and work together to help you find your way back again.